This was passed along to me via a DM. And I said, WTF is this? And people will still say it's a conspiracy. And here is the actual source for it. And when you click on the link, this is a real job on Indeed. This actually exists. It's a Gen Z content creator, which, I mean, whatever. That's fine. Forward Blue, whatever the hell that is. Okay, that's fine. Forward Blue, Washington, D.C., remote. No issues. No problems. Nothing to see here, guys. No problems at all. And then we have $30 to $50 an hour. I'm like, damn. Paying a content creator $30 to $50 an hour? That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. No D-Socket does not require 40 years of experience. Believe it or not. This is open to actually a younger audience, and you'll see why. Full job description. Forward Blue is on a mission to rebuild democratic power from the ground up. And then an M dash, so we know this was written with ChatGPT. And we believe that starts by meeting people where they are, in their feeds. That's why we're hiring creators with real communities. Another M dash, more ChatGPT. Not pundits, not partisans, but folks who know how to engage, inspire, and entertain online. We're looking for Gen Z creators with at least 10,000 organic followers on one or more platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. You don't need political experience. In fact, we'd prefer if your content niche is something like fashion, cooking, fitness and wellness, study talk, productivity, mental health, lifestyle and vlogs, art, and do-it-yourself. We'll work with you to create content that fits your style, but helps highlight democratic values, civic engagement, and why young people should care about politics. Hold up. You don't need political experience. In fact, we'd prefer if your niche is this. We need to pay you to tell people why they should care about something that you don't care about yourself. Jay Viper, it's funny you say that because I actually thought of that earlier today. I was like, could I apply for this? Smash, think they even check these people out? Could sign up and fake it just to screw up their plan? I guarantee you they vet it deeply. I'm sure if you're paying 30 to 50 bucks an hour, they want to make sure, and they probably have someone to handhold you and make sure that everything that they are telling you gets transferred directly to your videos. They want to use your natural ability for content creation as an avenue to spew their rhetoric on the Democratic Party. And they will pay you quite handsomely, in fact, to make a deal with the devil. And you know what? This is kind of one of those things where it's really sad. It's almost like society can be put in such a broken state financially that there will be people desperate to do this and will sell out for it immediately to guarantee a paycheck because it's such a shit show in the real world to pay for stuff. Cozy Gunnar says that's very Marxist of them. Isn't it though? Isn't it? This is them finally realizing that celebs aren't moving the needle, right? The next Joe Rogan search has begun. Ageist, no boomers or Gen X allowed. That's a great point. Are they even allowed to do this? Hold on a second. That's interesting. We're looking, well, they can probably get around it by saying we're looking for Gen Z creators, meaning that you can be any age, but your channel needs to be focused on Gen Z stuff. Isn't this? Yeah, or millennial. Yeah, no millennials either. Exactly. So they get around it by saying, "Yeah, no, we're not ageist. You could be any age at all, but you need to focus on Gen Z stuff, which that would only be a Gen Z person. So it's kind of hypocritical, but whatever, or paradoxical, more likely. What you'll do: collaborate with our team to produce authentic platform native content around voting, issues, or storytelling without becoming a political account. So they want you to change the dynamic of your channel, but not be political. So this is so insidious. It's like a Trojan horse to be like, oh no, I'm just naturally pushing the Democratic Party here. You guys need to get out there and vote on these issues for LGBTQ and putting Americans at disadvantages, and why it's good to allow illegal immigrants into the country, and why Donald Trump is bad. It's anyway, let me tell you how to cook some clams here while I talk about Orange Man bad, but it's not political. It's not political. Integrate progressive calls to action into your content in ways that feel natural to your brand. Could you guys imagine if I was doing a video and I randomly was just like, anyways, guys, that Donald Trump guy, he's kind of sus. People would be like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything that this guy's talking about right now? Share and amplify Forward Blue campaigns in your voice, which you might be asking, what the hell is Forward Blue? Which we'll get to in just a second. But last bullet here: help us build the online power we need to fight back against Trump's agenda. You can't make this shit up. I could not be happier with the direction the country's going. It's finally getting put back on the rails. Sanity is returning, and it is glorious. And you see this kind of stuff, and you're just like, it's not a conspiracy. There's no tinfoil hat. This is a job on Indeed, live right now. I will share this in the chat. If you don't believe me, check it out and go there yourself and apply for it, guys. If you have a channel with 10,000 subscribers or viewers, you too could be a Gen Z content creator for the Democratic Party. So what the hell is this Forward Blue, you might be asking? So you go to their website, Our Path Forward. This fight isn't over. Oh, Blue, you've already lost. Join us. Can you chip in $10 to help us rebuild the Democratic power? This is great, coming from where they're paying people $30 to $50 an hour to spew Democratic rhetoric. How do we rebuild Democratic power? AKA, how do we insidiously Trojan horse the shit out of people and gaslight people into making them feel like they're wrong about everything? Build infrastructure. Create year-round organizing to surpass traditional party efforts. Amplify voices. Compete with Republican media reach. And win back young voters. Get them while they're young. Democratic Party loves that. Design narratives. Build upon powerful narratives. And drive new messaging home. Oh, and even has the patented notebook there, which we might be familiar with on this channel. Register voters. Identify emerging age Democrats and register them to turn out. Ignite leadership. Identify and train the next generation of movement leaders. Unite Gen Z. Break down political silos to work together as one united force. Note from our founder: Donald Trump and fellow Republicans want us paralyzed, silenced, defeated. Oh, the irony of people that are rooted in Marxism saying that Donald Trump wants to paralyze, silence, and defeat you. Oh, the irony, my comrades. And let's be honest, we are not that easily broken. You're already destroyed. What are you talking about? The Democratic Party may not be back in power in my lifetime at the current trajectory that it's been going. Not you, not me, not any of us who believe in the power of people standing together. This is why they've lost people. This right here, if you can read this and not see, this sounds like a cult. This sounds like I don't want to be a computer chip NPC. Why would I listen to this? This is someone this is a group of people that want my interest diminished to raise up marginalized voices that put me inherently at a disadvantage in this world. Why the hell would anyone sign up for that? The lesson is clear. Democratic campaigning needs to evolve. That's for sure. It's time to move beyond the traditions, beyond campaigns that fade after election day. We need a movement that lasts, M dash, a movement that thrives, M dash. And that is exactly what Forward Blue is meant to be. I'm telling you guys, these M dashes every time, it's ChatGPT every time now. Forward Blue isn't just a name, it's a promise. We will rebuild, we will fight, and we will win. I mean, okay. I am proud beyond words to have you on this journey with me, and I'm counting on you in this next chapter. David Austin, Executive Director, Forward Blue. Wonder how much money this David Austin fellow makes every year, by the way. Curious. But just to sum this up real quick, I want to finish off the actual application because it gets even crazier when they start to talk about the LGBTQ stuff. What we're looking for, you have to have 10,000 plus organic followers, consistent posting history, and engaged audience so that they can manipulate it. You know how to talk to your community without sounding like a press release. Hey, can you lie and manipulate your audience for us? We'll pay you. Can you be authentic with how you sound, even if it's not what you feel? We'll pay you. You care about what's going on in the world, even if politics hasn't been your lane yet. You're open to experimenting, learning, and growing with us. Nice to have, but not required. Video editing skills, experience with brand partnerships or sponsored content, a sense of humor about the absolute chaos of this election cycle. Yes, it's pretty easy to have a sense of humor if you lean right. They're going to have trouble finding someone on their side for that. Anyways, at Forward Blue, we're building a team as bold. Oh, here we go. You guys wonder where it all came from. Ready? Here it is. We're building a team as bold and diverse as the movement we're fighting for. We're looking for creative thinkers, problem solvers, and passionate advocates. M dash. Especially, here we go. Ready? This is the magnum opus here. Young folks, people of color, and LGBTQ plus individuals, M dash, to join us. They want to find the marginalized and young, uneducated people to manipulate them. And they know people with NPC computer chips in the back of their head are easily manipulated to push propaganda. None of these people know how to think for themselves. None of them do, which is why they're always like, oh yeah, I guess we'll just vote for this party to push our platform further because that's what we want. This is psychotic. This is absolutely insane. Exactly, Odin Darkle. Be gay and hate Trump, job edition. I can't believe this is a real thing. This actually exists. It says Washington, D.C., but it's remote. So anyone can apply now for this. And I don't know how this is even a legal job because you are actively deceiving people. You are lying to them. You are finding someone that has nothing to do with what you're trying to push, and you're trying to buy their platform to push your rhetoric on them without disclosing it, which is the biggest thing. I don't see anything about disclosing the information here. It sounds almost like they want to weave it in very tightly with the information to make it seem like it's all natural. And yikes. That exactly, Warriors. Actual grifter. This is literally the definition of a grifter. Like if I wouldn't be able to go to sleep at night. I would be sick to my stomach if I used my platform and someone was paying me money to push propaganda and I wasn't telling people. Are you kidding me? Like, how could anyone do that? That's disgusting. True North for the 20 says, this is because BlackRock and Vanguard will pay companies to destroy the West, even if it looks like it destroys their company, as long as it has an effect where it hurts American values. Damn. Damn, True North with the insight tonight, too. I agree wholeheartedly with that. I have nothing to add. That was perfect. Yes, 100%. Appreciate you, man. Eric Jenkins for the 2. Thank God our opponents are this dumb. Yes, I think it explains quite a bit. But for the longest time, I'm like, man, think about, there's a comedian once. I don't know if it was George Carlin. I think it was. When they were like, think about a person with average intelligence and then realize that half of the country is dumber than that. And I'm like, oh shit. There's a lot of really stupid people out there. So yeah, think of it like that, and then it puts everything into perspective. But yes.